We think it is, but we think it is for a reason, which is the future of retail is all about the consumer. The conversation around the future of retail got slightly hijacked in the past couple of years by a lot of buzzwords, which is totally fine. I think a lot of us in the industry may be guilty of buzzwords, but we wanted to go back to the heart of where this industry is headed. And the heart of it was in the form of a podcast. From our side, we met with the market makers, basically CEOs and CMOs from the industry. We asked them their opinion on what the future of retail is, and we got very, very varying themes. So when we started trying to find the common denominator of all of these themes, from personalization to sustainability to experiences, the common denominator was the consumer. So it's about where the consumer is headed. So us at TikTok, we're like, okay, this makes sense. This is something we agree with. It makes sense that the consumer is dictating where an industry is going. So let's spend a bit of time understanding where this consumer is today. And what we found out is that consumers today are spending half of their ownable time on digital platforms to be entertained, right? Because half of that digital entertainment time that they spend is happening on TikTok. And our platform is not a social media platform, it's a digital short video entertainment platform. And that's the link between entertainment and the future of retail. The best way for brands to enter TikTok in an authentic way is to act as users on the platform themselves versus interrupt the experience of users with traditional advertising. First thing to do is discover what community do you want to be a part of. Here at the Retail Leaders Circle, we have a booth with 4 pillars. We have beauty talk, fashion talk, food talk, and sports talk. There are obviously so many other talks around the world, and there are also niche communities. But first you can start, okay, if you're a fashion brand, what is fashion talk on TikTok today? When people talk about fashion on our platform, which trends do they use? What is the language that they speak with? Language meaning the duration of a video, the audios that go with that video, the transitions that they use, and then start utilizing the same language. So the best way to communicate with any person is to speak their language. And that's what we encourage brands to do. Speak the language of TikTok users if you want to find success on our platform. I don't think it's either or. We think the best kind of advertising is native format advertising, and that's why for a very long time we encouraged advertisers not to make ads but make TikToks. And what we meant by that was actually quite simple, which is, look, production value isn't as important as it used to be today on the platform. What is important is the value of the idea and how that idea materializes in a native way on the platform. You can open your mobile phone, download TikTok, discover how users are behaving when it comes to the community that you are interested in partaking in, and then create ads or create videos and messages and communication based on the native way that users are engaging with one another. We found in our experience that these kind of native ads work very, very well and deliver very high returns on ad spend, especially when it comes to the retail industry. I think becoming part of the trend is obviously much more than just putting the hashtag TikTok made me buy it on a video, but being true to what TikTok made me buy it is. TikTok made me buy it comes from the idea of these digital campfires where people get very hyper engaged and they're excited to either share or speak about a certain brand that they discovered on our platform. So when it comes to TikTok made me buy it, even if you're a giant in FMCG or in retail, it can also apply to you, but be true to where the conversations are headed. If you think of, for example, Joe and the Juice today, which is a global coffee shop, Joe and the Juice, when it comes to TikTok made me buy it, is not going viral for their coffee, but they're going viral for their tuna cado sandwich. And they never expected that, but they're embracing it and they're making fun of it because that's what the real conversation was. It was all about that tuna avocado sandwich that went viral on the platform. So be true, be honest with yourself in terms of what SKU is really worth having a conversation about, and then follow the users on the journey of them really spreading that word of mouth about it, and then you can put the hashtag on your video. I think absolutely you can. Us at TikTok for Business in the MENA region, we have a full suite of solutions to help advertisers and brands be discovered on our platform. We understand that today you as a brand operate in an ocean of clutter when it comes to advertisers in the region in general. So when you are about to advertise on any platform, not only TikTok, your first concern is how am I going to stand out? How am I going to break through that clutter? We have actually very unique solutions such as the Top View. Top View today enables you as a brand when you open the app to own that space. You're the first video that plays full screen, sound on when a user opens their TikTok app. So that helps you drive discovery. And so long as the content of that ad is done in a joyful way, in a true way, that leads to joyful discovery. We don't stop learning, honestly. We don't only learn on the presentations, we learn in the coffee breaks, we learn in the side chats, we learn in the hellos that happen on the booth. We believe we learn the most the more we interact with more and more people who have different opinions. Today, as a platform, we are all about being open and humble and learning from others. And Retail Leaders Circle is an excellent forum to enable us to do this.